Hi everyone. So welcome back. This is Michael. This is MJ, and you probably checked out the first video where we did an introduction into understanding Degen, how Degen works. Showed you around how to use things like Dexscreener, couple of stuffs, explain the whole cycle of Degen, DeFi, and how the bull market is going. So I'll do a quick recap in the beginning of this video to just introduce you to the concept I'll be talking about in this video. So we'll be graduating from knowing what Dexscreener is. You probably have learned about Dexscreener in the past, but usually people don't know how powerful Dexscreener is. And one important thing is, I think I said this in the last video, is if you're trying to learn about Degen, you must learn how to interpret some data, which I showed you. But there are a couple of things. Those were just like basic, beginners friendly content and all of that. So today I'll show you more videos. Like in this video, I'll talk more about how to set some parameters on the screener, how to find trends, how to find narrative, and then I explain the meme-fi narrative. Over. So one of the first thing I'll be starting the video is explaining what is DeFi teaching or meme narrative is all about. And just like I said in the last video, one of the pointer for this, I think let's check what the price of Bitcoin is as of today. So let's go. Let's find the price of Bitcoin. So we'll go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. So as at this time of recording this video, Bitcoin is currently around $60,000. This is after a dip from almost about $70,000. We touched $59,000, and we currently at $60,700. If you're following my prediction, I said it in the last video, and this is just a couple of a moment between recording the last video, so like more than days, or up to some weeks, after that, and you can see the analysis is still the same thing. We might not have some big move as people are expecting it for Bitcoin. My prediction, like I said in the last video, I mean, what's possible, looking at the charts, the money that is needed is that, you need a lot of money to pump this. I explained this in the last video, and then um, for me, I think my Bitcoin, in this bull market, the prediction is just $150,000 per one. And that is me just being too optimistic. And why is because if you look at the entire market here, the meme coins narrative has taken away the volume from the major tokens, such as the high caps, the mid caps, and the low caps. They used to be the talk of the last bull market. It's just like, consider these tokens to be like your ex. And if there is anything they advise you about your ex, is sometimes you don't go back to your ex. So that's just me, adding a little bit of fun to it. Yeah? So these tokens are suffering because, one, leave the fundamentals, leave the technicals. The volume is coming into the spaces, coming into the meme coin narrative. So you see celebrities creating meme coins, not solid projects. So people, a couple of the celebrities have like 3 million followers, 5 million followers, things like that. And people that are following them are only buying the tokens they are getting introduced to. You might get to a point in the bull market where people start rotating the profit of the meme coins into like major coins or major tokens, like maybe Solana, trying to hold solid project, or even USDTs or stable coins. But for now, the volume is coming into the meme coin market, so you must respect where the money is flowing to. That's trading for you. If you cannot respect where the money is flowing to, I mean, you're going to absolutely miss out. So this is $60,000. I think we have Solana 140. This is quite a recovery from 120. Even Solana, one of the top chains where people are trading meme coins, is collecting back to back. I think this is due to one of the issues in recent time. There was a time they were like, oh, Solana is going to have issues with SEC, and there are a couple of ETFs being filed for Solana at the moment. Even with the noise, with the news of ETFs and so many things like that, you expect Solana to be all over the roof already, Ethereum to be all over the roof already with ETFs approved right now. So, but it's not happening. So let's go back to our meme market. Shoot, yeah. Okay, so now coming back to the screen now, I think we were here. So let's just verify. Now, the meme file. one thing used to be in the major tokens markets, and that was the era of Launchpad. So in Launchpad then, so you can see my screen, but this is not a recommendation for this token though. So yeah, if just follow this explanation. We used to have launchpads. So launchpads are like a couple of places whereby you need to hold their tokens, and then they launch new projects on launchpads, and you see a couple of 50, 100x, happen on those launchpads. Maybe like 10 projects and do 50x. If you've been part of the bull markets for a while now, you know about the likes of CDFI, Polka Starter. The last bull market, it had a lot of amazing high DOs. People would hold the tokens of these platforms just so they can participate in the launchpad project. We had the likes of CoinList. I think Mina Protocol. I still remember Mina Protocol launched on CoinList. You see project doing like 100x, 200x. Now, if you check the tokens of these platforms, let me show you one. Let's go back. Where is our coin market cap? This is coin market cap. So let's just see. Let's check CDFI. Now, this let me show you the chart so you can get it all year long. This was probably in the last bull market. Let's see the date, 2021, right? This token was $15. This was because the launch pad was hot cake. Then any project coming to the see from where the token went to $15, even sub $1, from $0.5, that was like 50 cents, to as high as $15 plus. Now, after the bull market in 2021, see what happened. The token dumped to like 0.5 again, and it went as high as $5 this bull market, and it's back to even 1.6. What is happening to CDFI? What is happening to S1? This project, this token should be all over the roof right now in this bull market. But the issue is the money is no longer in their market. The money coming is not coming to this type of market any longer. I think if you go and check a project on CDFI, probably might not see something that even excites you. I'm not even sure they've had some launches in the recent time. We can check. Let's see. That's the website. Let's see for ourselves. I'm not sure they've had any projects, and the success of this token, this token going all over the roof, is highly dependent on new projects that they are launching. Is it going all over the roof? Is it giving people 100x, 200x, and things like that, which is not happening. Same thing with CoinList. This is not the case. So tokens of these platforms are depreciating because what? There is a new concept called MemeFi. So we now have new platforms, even in the meme coin ecosystem, that has entirely replaced. See, this used to be the the hot place to come and look for new launches. See the upcoming pools, right, to be announced. Okay, seems they have some pools coming up. Hopefully, might do well. If this project should do well, they might. These are their completed. See, participants 449. It used to be a limited participant thing, so projects like this would always fly then. But I mean, it's not the case any longer. So why am I talking? Why am I even showing you about this? I always want you to understand the trend, so you can make some informed decision. And now you're just even learning about a new platform. You've probably not come across this in the past. So now we now have meme coins platforms that serves as launchpad for new projects. Now the problem before for meme coins now used to be the fear of developers rogging people. Now it's almost difficult for developers to rog people technically. I mean, if except your that Degen who is blind without understanding what you're doing, because before someone can come and remove liquidity. But averagely now, it looks like almost all the projects we have now are launching on memefi. It's either you call it memefi or memecoin launchpad, whatever you want to call it. But that's it. That's what they do, right? Let me show you one example. Everybody knows what Dexscreener is all about. In fact, Dexscreener themselves had to launch one of those launch pads. They announced their own launch pad, or meme5 for meme coins to launch. So what these platforms do now is that anybody can come. Before the process of even creating meme coin, look at it. The tech helps you understand that this is the new thing. Before, you would need a developer to create a meme coin, right? You don't even need a developer any longer. There are tons of Telegram bots. In 30 seconds, anyone on this go can actually create a coin. if the tech is making these things easier, if people are building much more robust tech for these things, it's because that's where people are paying attention to. And if you must build a product that will sell, I mean, you must build a product in this direction. So if Dexscreener, which is known to be an aggregator, right, had to go and build one because they want a part of the market share. I explained this in the last video, how that almost all the top centralized exchanges now have like a decentralized, end. Even if it is still connected to them, they have a decentralized end because that's where the volume is. See the screener. So the screener launched Moonshot. I'll explain how this works. And please pay attention because if you want to catch the next 100x, you have to catch them from platforms like this. Although this is a no shout out to or promotion for any of these platforms, they do not pay me. Maybe in the future when they pay me, I'll probably promote them, but I'm not promoting anybody, just showing you what works. See, so this platforms works differently, and some of them don't even have a website. Some of them are on Telegram. I mean, so you can just go to it, find projects, that are just launching out and buy. So the advantage of this is like for project to exist, the overview of this is for a project to exist, anybody can come. I will not say developer, so that I don't think he's a developer. Anyone that wants to launch a coin, can you see? It's telling me that I want to launch my token. If I put the ticker name, let's say Cryptoforte Jerry, let me see, Cryptoforte, this and that. If I had an image right now, if I've built a website, I can add it. If they have created a social media account for the coin, I can put it. The soul, I don't even need anything. In fact, the gas fee I need to pay, the whole thing I need to pay for this project to go live does not even enter $1 or $2. And then I click connect wallet and you see the token immediately. So Degen now, creating tokens now is that easy. And if platforms are making, see the only thing you need to deploy 0.02. If you check the dollar value, this probably will be even lesser than $1 or $2 right now. So if platforms are like developing tech like this to make meme coins trading easier, it tells you where the money is. So I don't even need to prove to you again that meme coin market is the hot cake right now, and if you're not participating, you probably might be missing out on something even big. So the way these platforms work is that they have a cap. You can call it soft cap. If you're used to things like Launchpad, you'd know something like maybe soft cap, hard cap, or whatever it is. What this means is like for the project to get to Radium, there is an amount of Solana that you must reach. On Moonshot, it says 500 Solana. You see this project are trending, right? But they are not under the category of finalized. So the finalized projects are projects that they were able to raise 500 Solana. So it means like people have to buy with 500 Solana when you reach 500 Solana. So what Moonshot or Dexscreener will do for you is that they will now be the one to launch the token. And because they are like a trusted platform, we know they're actually going to launch the token, then they will bond the liquidity. So it does not mean that even you that created the project cannot log it. The only thing you can do is to like front run people. And when I mean front runs is like, the moment you launch the token, quickly buy your own. If you buy your own and then you hold a large amount of the supply. I'm explaining this because now I expect you to do the analysis when you're trying to buy something. So if you hold big amount of supply and then you can dump it on people as they're buying, that's the only thing you can do. You cannot remove liquidity. So people would always be able to sell, right? The only thing is it can dump, but it cannot remove liquidity. So it's safer. So these platforms coming out to provide this kind of leverage has even helped meme coins because the fear of rug pull is not what is out there. It's just like you have to buy early now, and check if the developer or developer this time in quote or the person that launched the project is not holding so many amount of the supply. So for this moonshot is 500 Solana on Pump.fun it's $70,000. I think it's that range, $70,000 or so. That's it. If people buy up to $70,000, that's when they now launched it on the local swap or the one of the main swaps on that network. For Solana, it's Radium, right? Radium, Jupiter. So they launch it on Radium and then they bond the liquidity. So you guys can continue to do your thing, promote the project. The project lead or the person that created the token can continue to now show support, do more token bond and things like that, right? And then the project goes on and on. And it's now even crazy that if the person that created the project decided to abandon the project, some people can come and CTO it. Now that is another trend. In fact, some people the alpha they are also always looking out for is CTOs. So you can build a ticker now, a very good ticker, and then you decide to be a JIT. So if the person along the project decides to be a JIT, I can come back to the project and take it over. I say I want to continue building this project, and I'll be officially recognized for it as a CTO. So that's the concept of that. I'll probably explain it in this video, maybe as we proceed, or if I see a scenario that allows me. So now on Moonshot, and one thing is, how crazy is this meme-fi thing or meme-fi launchpads or and things like that? Is like almost every chain right now is either building their own or they already have their own, because that's how volume is coming into the space. Solana has its own. Not sure of Ethereum because I don't really trade on Ethereum, right? I don't know. I just stopped trading on the Ethereum, so I'm not so vast with Ethereum ecosystem right now. But I know Ton. Those are the places where I trade my main coins. Solana and Ton. They both have like Ton has like one gas pump. They have 1 ton. Solana has Pump.fun. Solana has what's this other one? There is Degen.fund. There is Moonshot, right? And before you know it, you see platforms like this. Moonshot will probably in the coming days or weeks start integrating more chains and making this thing go cross chain. What other one? There is this one that is not quite popular here, Mimchan, right? So all of these platforms are there, and the more you start paying attention to it, you understand how their uniqueness and how they work. So on this is Moonshot now. It means for a project to get deployed to Radium, it must reach 500 Solana. By the time, as long as people buy up to 500 Solana, the Moonshot platforms will launch it on Radium, and then they'll bond the liquidity for trading to continue. Now this is it. That the project reaches okay, so I'm trying to find this exact word, right? Exact word. So we call it migration. So once you reach $500, right, 500 Sol, if it is on Moonshot, the project will migrate to Radium. That's what they call it. Now that word is key, migration. So during the process of migration, right, it does not mean that the moment it gets to Radium, it could dump, because people could decide to sell. So if it dumps, there is nothing no one can do about that except the CTO it or people buy back. So that it reaches 500 Sol on Moonshot and it migrates to Radium does not mean that the project cannot go below 500 Sol in market cap, because 500 Sol is literally people that bought with their money. The moment it migrates to Radium, people could decide to buy more, which from there you just see. I've seen projects gone from 4k market cap to 10 million market cap in less than an hour. From that one happened on Degen.fund, right? I've seen others on Pump.fun. You see big tokens that were launched on Pump.fun, the likes of Billy, the likes of Shark Cards. There are so many big projects today that are worth like 100 millions or 40 millions in market cap that were launched on platforms like Degen.fund, Pump.fun. So that tells you like people absolutely bought those tokens even at 4k. So that is what you're trying to do. You're trying to even buy, because some people don't even wait for project to migrate. So while you're waiting for 500 so for the project to migrate and you're thinking be pump, some people bought when the value was just, let me show you a new project. So this is a new project on Moonshot, right? This is currently at 9.7, so you probably find ones that are even on lower so, right? This is on 9.7 so, this is on 2.0, 2.20 so, right? Imagine buying this token now. This is probably going to be at maybe 1k market cap or 2k market cap or something like that, right? Or yeah, let's just say 2k market cap, right? Imagine after buying the project like this, it gets to 500 so, right? By the time it reaches that 500 so, let me do a market calculation. Let's do a calculation of what 500 so would look like right now. Let's see. So 500 so times 140. So by the time it reaches 500 so right now, you're probably talking about 70k market cap. Imagine buying the project as that when it's even 2k market cap, right? And the project gets to 70k market cap. That's already 35x, or let's even say 30x for you. So you can actually do 30x on a token, or more than 30x on a token on Moonshot, even without them getting migrated to Radium. So some people would buy early. This looks like a good ticker, though. I don't know. I'm just saying. I see that. Okay, I think this is also a good ticker. There is a coin. See, see what I explained about. See what I explained about trend the other time. See this. See this. See this. This is a ticker called Boops, right? Did you see a ticker called Prison Guard just now? I saw a project called Prison Guard just now, and that's coming from the fact that there is something trending on Twitter that there is a prison guard that wore wedding ring. That was the only thing I saw about it. And then I just go to Moonshot and I see there is a project called prison guard, right? See, this is it. 15 soul already. It's going. I don't know if it's going to be a big project, but I might just check it out later. Right, there is something about this popular basketballer too that I just saw right now. You see, LeBron James, or what do you guys call him? I think there is a rumor that he's having an affair with one of his teammates' mom or something like that. So I told you, anything can be a ticker, and that's just like another testament to it. So imagine buying this project now. This is the project right now. It is a 3K market cap. Before it get migrated, it will probably be around. Before it gets migrated, it will probably be around maybe like 4K, 70K market cap. 370 divided by 3. That's going to be around 20x plus, even before the project get migrated. Now imagine this project moves from 1 million 3K market cap to 1 million market cap or 10 million market cap, which is very 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 visible. That is what we're talking about when we're doing this meme coin of a thing, memefi launchpad or something like that. So that's the expectation, right? let's go back to um let's go back to Moonshot. So that's the potential. This project that you're seeing at 427 sol, 404 sol, 452 sol have potential to go from this 452 sol back to maybe like 2 sol if people decide to sell. So it's not all project that is on like 452 sol like this has the potential to go to get migrated to Radium. Project will reach this. It happens on Pump.fun too. A project will launch at 4K market cap. It gets to 30K market cap, 40K market cap, 50K market cap, and it dumps back, especially when it is a cartel of friends that is behind the project. So what they do is they wait for more people to buy, and while you have the hopes of the project getting to or getting migrated to like maybe something like Radium or something like that, they just dump it back on you. So these are things you have to watch out for. But the potential is that a project has absolutely moved from 3 Solana to 452 Solana. I mean, this is, let's check the market cap. This is 75K market cap. This project probably has moved from 2K market cap to 75K market cap, right? And it has been on. It was created the last 13 hours. So within the last 13 hours, someone who bought this token at maybe 3K or something probably has made like 30x, 35x, even without the project getting to what, getting migrated to Radium or something like that. So these are the potentials. These are the opportunities. If I go to Pump.fun, let me show you how Pump.fun works. Although that might need me to connect wallet, which I'm not going to do. Yeah, let's go to Pump.fun. This is another platform on Solana where people are launching tokens, right? Can you see? This is on 13K market cap. Let me off the animation, put off the animation. This is on 4K market cap, 4K market cap. These are just like getting launched and all of that. And there are a couple of analyses we do, especially when we're looking for what to buy. So many projects. Let me show you. Oh, this allow me search. Let me show you Billy. Billy launched on Pump.fun. It's currently around 70 million market cap. 70 million. Let's look for Billy. The exact Billy. I may have to go and copy the. Let me copy the CA. So I'll be. Let me go back here. Let me copy the CA. Billy. So this is Billy. 70 million market cap right now. And this project absolutely launched on Pop.fun. Yeah. So it means this project probably launched at 3K market cap or 4K market cap, and there are people who bought at that point in time. Now imagine how crazy the heck they happen. I know we could sometimes get too optimistic about what could happen in the meme coin market cap that you lose the sight of that. It could actually go wrong too. So let me remind you that it could go wrong. So see, Radium pool seeded. This was when he migrated. View the coin on Radium. That was when he migrated. So this coin launched here at 3 or 4K market cap. And you see, let me show you. One of the analyses I do, let's reject this. One of the analyses I do, see, he launched it on 16 of 6. That's like June 16, right? See people who bought. One of the things you can do is to follow this wallet. How did they know this token was going to launch. Or sometimes you have to be careful too, because people will be tracking these wallets, and the owners of the wallet could be doing it consciously, buying tokens that will pull you because they know that you're tracking their wallet, or buying tokens that they will benefit from and then dump it on you because they know that so many people are tracking their wallets, right? So you must always be careful too when you're tracking wallets. I'll talk about bots for tracking wallets and things like that. See, buy and sell. How do people find these tokens? It's common. It happens a lot of times. New tokens are getting launched every day. So those are the potential. So this MemeFi Launchpad, I've changed they changed the game already. I mean, Moonshot. I just showed you Moonshot. I just showed you Pump.fun. There are a couple of bots on Telegram that you can follow. Whether it's for Ton or Solana. So one thing you must always do is like I say, like I to say, or like I said in the last video, if you're trading on any chain, you have to learn about the chain. What are the platforms? What are the apps? What are the bots that are on the chain, right? So if it were to be that we were trading on Ton, I would probably have gone to gas.pump, one ton.fun, things, platforms like that. But this is Solana, right? So you know that whatever transactions you're doing, it's on Solana. So let's go back. So platforms like this exist. It's another even trend to understand how to learn how they work. I cannot teach you everything in a couple of these videos. Sometimes you might have to like some more advanced classes, like show you how it works. Or maybe I just have more time and I'm going to like create more videos on topics like this. So now those are like meme coin, those are like meme file launch pads and all of that. So now back to Dexscreener. You see how these platforms works here. And one thing you must also learn is that trading is so advanced now that I said something on Pop.fun, like if I want to track one of these wallets, I want to know what else they are buying, I can easily do it. I can just click on this user, right? This is one of the users. Let me click on this user and then start checking their wallet. This is me doing it manually, right? This is me doing it manually. I can actually copy their wallet address. There are a couple of bots I can paste this wallet address to, and then the bot would always alert me whenever this wallet is doing any transaction. Either they are buying, either they are selling. So I'll list those bots are easy to like use, and I'll leave you to just probably do your own entry or your own research on a couple of those bots. One of them is Ray Silver Wallet Tracker. That one is for Solana. There are a couple of wallet tracker too for chain. So almost all the chains we have right now for meme coins have their own wallet tracker. So you must be aware of all these things. So now, since I talked about MemeFi, let me show you one of the things I do. One thing you do about this Pump.fun is that you look for the trend. And I've told you, you should always look for trend. Even on this Pump.fun, did you see when I went to Moonshot, I showed you a coin and I told you this is why this coin is launching right now. So find the trend. What is trending on Twitter as there is a trend. You're seeing Trump versus Biden because, well, they did the debate, right? They had a debate. See, this was launched 1 hour ago. It launched at probably 3K market cap, and this is already like 67K market cap. People are in profit. People could decide to sell at this point, right? So there are a couple of things to check out. So I'll go back into like deep analysis. Since I'm here, I don't know if I should just do my analysis for a year today. So you already know how to interpret this data. If you don't know, go back to the last video. I interpreted all this data, the 1 hour, the 3 hours, the timeline. I talked about this already in the previous video, so I'll not go back to that. I think they have a Twitter, so you might go check out their Twitter. Like, hey, what's up there? Because this is one of the things you want to check. I have more trust when a meme coin that is launching has like a Twitter for it and things like that. It gives me like I don't know, it feels like a booster. You might want to go. I think he has a tag. You can even copy the. You can copy the. Let's go back to where's Moonshot. Okay, so let's. Okay, this is Billy. So we can copy the C here. Absolutely. We can copy the C here. Where is it? I mean the C. Okay. So this is the C. We can go to Twitter. Let's go see what people is there anything anyone is saying about it. Okay. I don't think anyone is saying anything about this. Let's go the other way. I use the hashtag. Okay, so there is no much people are talking about it from this search on Twitter. So the other way I can go is probably go back to the Twitter, see if one thing is I have a couple of developers I trust. So you see, one of these things I look out for is it followed by any of the developers I trust? If I see some of those developers following it gives me a confidence booster. I see their Twitter, what are they tweeting about? Stuffs like that, we supporting them. Not much tweet at the moment, so I'm not so bullish on it. I'm not so bullish on it at the moment. So those are a couple of analyses you have to do. And then another thing is the distribution, especially on platforms like this. You have to watch out for distribution. On Pump.fun, let me show you one quick thing on Pump.fun before you start buying. So there is something we call King of Eel. I cannot start doing a video on how to do Pump.fun. Maybe I'll do that later. I'm not sure. So probably I should just focus on the analysis for today then. Let's see if I'm able to like get enough comments. So if you guys want me to do a whole video on how to find alphas on Pump.fun or how to find alpha on Moonshot, make sure to drop comments, maybe on the Telegram community or comment below in this video on YouTube. And please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or refer your friends to subscribe. I don't know how to do that shit. So let's go back to main analysis. Now, there are ways to, like, when you come to the screener like this, you probably can see some parameters, and there are ways to find how fast. Now you have to like do more of like test yourself to find those stickers, but I'm just going to show you around how to like set those parameters and you see how it works, right? So today I'm not going to go to the Filima to search for which chain has the volume. I already know Solana and what Ton chain, that's where the volume is. But if you're not sure, please go there and check. So let's expand this. Now I've set these parameters, and then I'll show you how to use these parameters to like find possibly tokens that migrated from platforms like Pump.fun, Moonshot, or whatever if it is on Ton chain that is actually doing well at the moment. So one of the things you can do is you can alter these parameters. You see the last 24 hours trending top. You see when I click these buttons, right, the tokens you see changes. So let me go to Solana. I want to do this on Solana. So gainers, the tokens you're seeing are changing, right? New pace, the tokens you're seeing are changing. So depending on your trade pattern, you can always use this filter, right? And if you're a beginner, right, it could take you a while to find your trading pattern, and that's why if you're starting, start small, so that if you lose money in the process of trying to learn what works for you, it will be minimal, right? So me, I absolutely love. I'll put my own parameters in the community, or maybe comment under this video so you can learn what parameters I use. But I mean, it's quite changing. Some days I could decide not to go that way, go the other route to find how fast, or sometimes it might work for you, another day it's not working. So you have to like do a top down thing, check other ways of you analyzing the market. So if I want to check if the market has been bullish in the last hour, I'll just tell you, find see the chain first. You see there has been a couple of rogues, right? If you see rogues like this is a project that did not launch on platforms like Pump.fun. And how do you know a project that launched on Pump.fun especially? Let me see if I can find a project that launched on Pump.fun. I'll show you. You can easily know it from the CA. This project did not launch on Pump.fun. If it had launched from Pump.fun, you'd have seen something like Pump. Let me show you what I mean. Let me show you Billy again. So this is Billy, launched on Pump.fun. Can you see the hand part? Pump. I haven't paid so much attention to see if Moonshot projects have something like that, but let's see. They have projects that have migrated in the past, so we're just going to open one of them. This was one of their first tokens. So looks like they don't have a pattern, at least right now. I don't see a pattern. It just looks like regular launch. Let's see another project from that platform. So I don't think they have a pattern, but if it is on Pump.fun, if it is from Pump.fun, you will always see Pump at the end of the token contract. So let's go back, right? This is Solana. Couple of projects are doing well. You can see it. There seems to be like a bit of downside in the market. Probably that's one of the effect of Bitcoin in general, or how the crypto market is done at the moment. So you have to be careful. I don't know. This looks like a coin from. This project looks like a project from Moonshot, right? Moonweave, right? And you see the liquidity is locked. That's one of the things you enjoy for projects. And if you come to liquidity providers, can you see it's burnt? So you expect this probably came from um, Moonshot. So let's go back to Solana. Now, this is what I want to teach you. This is what I want to like talk about majorly in this video, because the next video I'm going to be doing is on how to trade. I've showed you in the past how to trade on maybe things like Radium, Jupiter. You can easily find videos on those ones out there. But now I'm trading on boards. That seems like the next big thing. But let's find alpha first. To buy, you need to find the alpha. To sell, you need to find the alpha. So let's find the alpha first. So I'm going to tweak these parameters and see if there is anything I can buy in the market. Sometimes I use this parameter, and if I see something to buy, if it brings me stuffs, then I now do analysis on those stuffs. If it's worth buying, I'll know. If I'm not going to buy it, I'll leave it there. So I'll change to last hour. Yeah. Trending. Depends. Last hour. Now you can come here and set your filter. Now all the X's, I can say the liquidity should be, the minimum liquidity should be 50k. Yours could be the maximum. I'm not going to put anything, right? Market cap minimum should be 250k. This is just my pattern. The maximum should be 1 million. So I'm looking to buy project between 250k market cap and 1 million market cap. I'll leave this. PH minimum, let's say an hour or 2 hours, maximum 24 hours. You can absolutely edit all of this too, but I'm just going to do what works for me, and then I'll click on apply. Did you see what happened? The moment I added that filter, boom, I only have 5 tokens or 6 tokens that fit into that category, right? Yours could be a different parameter. You could see a couple of developers or a couple of guys or traders online that shares their home too, and you might want to follow them or something like that. So yeah, because why did I actually use this parameter? Is like projects like these have higher chances, like they have a strong community, or they have a bit of stable community already. So I don't want to jump into a token at this moment that I'm not so sure of the of the community. And probably projects like this, they've had their moment of hope that was just going up, and then people that were going to JIT, many of them sold already, and this is just like forming like a very strong community already. As you can see, in the last 24 hours they pumped very well. In the last 6 hours, this is still pumping. In the last 1 hour, a couple of them are retracing, right? So now I can now start my analysis. Now I can start looking at the ticker. What's Charizard? I'm not sure. Oga, I'm not sure. Rex, I'm not sure. Sole, I'm not sure. Why, I'm not sure. Vienna High, I'm not sure what's this. So I can just Rex seems like a dog metal that probably might fly. Or what's this? This looks like a dinosaur. Now I can copy. First thing is check all these, interpret all these parameters, see how, I said it. Tokens like this have probably had their hopes, and now they are at the point whereby they are more stable. So this is like after a 50% correction, it went as high as like something like 700k market cap. It's back to like 322k market cap at the moment. You can see some buys are still coming in. Check the liquidity provider. This is cool. It's bonds. Orders. The orders the order distribution. Let's see the order distribution. The order distribution, we have people holding 7%, 2%, 2%. Let's see. Okay, this seems fair. 60% is like the public, right? This person is probably okay. This is even a liquidity pool holding 7%. This is like a liquidity pool, so it's not like someone is holding 7% of the token. So their distribution seems cool already. Now I'm getting into my analysis. This is how I just do my analysis. Look at the FDV, the liquidity. Don't forget to always check whether the liquidity is just logged or is burnt. Now moving on. Let me see the top traders. Okay. I want to see how many of these top traders are still holding, and it looks like a lot of them sold. looks like many of them sold already. So one of the things I want to do, one of my first analysis is to see, I can go to their Telegram channel to see what's going on. Are they doing video call at the moment? Let me check their Twitter. You can go to their Telegram, see if a video call is going, if they've paid their screener, is the group still active now? You see, this money maker, I've seen a developer I follow, right? Now I'm not going to trust this project too much again because this money maker is an absolutely jitter, right? He posts shit. So I cannot trust him so much. I cannot trust this project so much, right? Well, let's see. Okay. So in the last couple of hours, there hasn't been so many going on. They've not tweeted anything in the last 5 hours. Let's see what people are saying. I they record video. Tila? I'm recording video. I they record video. I didn't. Maybe 9:10. 9:10. I did. So this is like sorry, I had a little break there. So this is a tweet. Can you see this already? Okay. So you want to start looking into like things like this. Okay. So one thing I'll admit is this is absolutely memeable. This is absolutely memeable. But me seeing money maker there, I'm not so sure. But I'm not so convinced. I don't know. I'm not just so convinced. There are a couple of shoes going on. But maybe if their Twitter becomes active, I can check the project back and probably might find something cool to say about it. But right now, I'm not so just so big on it. But it looks just like a decent project. Maybe if it dips to something below 200k market cap, because right now I think they paid Dexscreener already, right? Can you see? And it's 5 on Solana. So it probably this dips to like less than 200k market cap. But if I see something, if their Twitter handle becomes active or something, so I probably might just come back and check it. But right now, okay, seems like some transactions. Or let's see what transactions is going on. People are still buying like 2 Solana, 5 Solana, stuff like that. Cool buy volumes are still coming in though. For 26, 1000. Cool volume, but I think I just wait for a retracement first, and if I'm convinced, if the Twitter becomes active, and then I might go for it. So I'm done with this analysis right now. Then I'll move back to the next project. I had 5 projects on my dashboard. I think more projects just came in right now when I set the filter. This is pumping. What is this all about? Lion cat. Okay. This probably just 2 hours ago. Launched from Pump.fun. So if we've been on Pump.fun in the last 2 hours or something, we probably might have been able to buy this project, right? So those are just ways to like filter. Those are just ways for you to like look for what to buy or look for what to sell. So I'm going to like this video. So I think I just showed you how to like set those parameters, and then you can continue analysis. And then I talked about MiFi already. I think some cool volumes are coming in. So I want to go and check the chain actually at this point. Check the chain and see what's going on the chain. So in the next video, I move to like explicitly buying and selling. People are requesting for that video already, so I want to like get that out as quick as possible. How to trade with bots, and yeah. So thanks so much for watching. I hope we'll see you in our Telegram community. And if you have questions, if you have some parts you want me to like do a video on, just comment into just leave it in the comment section and we'll attend to it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. See you in the next one.